Hey guys, it's Maddie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do the 24 lessons I have learned in the, so far, 24 years of my life. At the beginning of April, I turned 24 and I sat down this morning and kind of made up a list of 24 things I have learned, or some things that I wish I would have known sooner or that I would want to tell my younger self, and I thought I would share that with you. Anyways, let's get right into it. The first is doing something is better than doing nothing. The second is you don't always have to say something, that silence is okay, and it's okay to let other people fill that silence. You don't always have to be the one to make conversation or to bring up topics. The third is nobody cares as much as you think they might, and that can be good or bad. The fourth is go to therapy, even if it's for good. If good things are happening in your life, go to therapy and talk about it. If things aren't going so great, go to therapy and talk about it. It's nice to have another person to bounce things off of. Number 5 is don't rush any decision. You have time to think about what you want and to think about your options available to you, and no decision has to be made immediately, even if it's just 2 seconds. Take those 2 seconds to think about it. Number 6 is don't be afraid to come back to things that you used to love. Once you move past something, it's not gone forever. You can always come back and revisit things that past you used to love. Number 7 is that adult friendships take a lot of effort and they don't necessarily come as easily as in high school or when you're younger. You have to keep up and maintain those friendships, and it can be a struggle sometimes. Number 8 is you can't experience happiness without a little bit of pain. You have to feel all of the emotions to be able to feel the good emotions, so don't try to block out pain because you're also going to be blocking out happiness. You can't feel one without the other. Number 9 is that there is a difference between quality time and hanging out, and I have really learned this in my long-term relationship, that just because my boyfriend and I hang out doesn't mean we're actually having quality time, and quality time takes effort. Number 10 is move your body every single day in one way or another. Just get that movement in and keep up that good habit. Number 11 is that my acne doesn't determine my value, and that it's not something I should feel embarrassed about, or that I need to hide, or that I need to hide myself when I do have an acne flare-up. Number 12 is that life doesn't happen by watching TV or scrolling your phone. While yes, that can be a good time to kind of unwind and maybe relax, but you have to actively participate in your life, and you can't just think about what you want while watching TV or scrolling. You have to act upon it. Number 13 is that you have a lot of options and decisions to make as an adult, and don't just pick and choose what is the easy out and what is the easier, more convenient option. You're gonna have to do hard things. Number 14, I'm speaking to high school me, and that is don't spend money on makeup you're not gonna wear. I was never a makeup person. I'm really not even to this day. I like eyeliner, maybe a bit of BB cream, but the amount of money I put on makeup that I might have worn once or twice is a little sickening, honestly. Number 15, just take things one day at a time. You only have right now. Don't stress too much about the future. Don't try to plan the future too strictly, and don't restrict yourself. On the hard days, take it one day at a time. On the happy days, take it one day at a time. Really feel all the feelings and just take it one day at a time. Number 16 is form your own opinions separate from other people's influence. Be your own person, make your own decisions, and have your own opinions about everything, and stay true to those opinions. It's okay for them to change time and time, but don't just change them because you feel pressured from other people. Change your opinion because you want to, and because that's what you now believe in. Number 17 is make use of what you have before you buy new, and get creative with the items you have. Number 18 is don't look for the approval of guys just to have it. Give your attention to a guy that is special and deserves it, not just out so freely to any guy that you might have an inkling might deserve it. Let them prove themselves to you and you prove yourself to them. It should be an exchange, not just something you give out freely. Number 19 is that your parents don't know everything, and they're going to make mistakes as well. They are learning. They are raising children for the first time in their lives as well. So give them a bit of grace, but they don't know everything. So don't Don't follow what they have set out for you because they don't know. Number 20 is get involved in high school and don't take those connections for granted. You have a lot of opportunities at your fingertips in high school and jump on those. Number 20 is serve your community, become involved, and find where you can be of use and where your community might need extra support. And as well, 22, make use of the services in your environment and where you are, whether that's college, you're in high school, using like your free library. Just do a little research and see what's around you and use those services. Like, they are offered for a reason, and if nobody uses them, then they are going to disappear. So take advantage of what you have available to you. Number 23 is that it is okay to grieve and move on from past friendships, and just kind of accepting and appreciating what they did for you at that time of your life, but being ready to let go and to move on from them. Number 24 is something I have just started appreciating more, and that is to keep your space tidy and clean. That doesn't mean like spick and span, spotless, everything has a spot, but do a little pickup every once in a while and take pride in your space. And as a little bonus one, number 25 is it's okay to live at home with your parents. I don't know if it's just where I live in a small town, but there is a bit of pressure on younger people to move out quite quickly, even if they're not ready for that. And if you are in a position like that as well, it's okay to live at home. Don't be embarrassed by it. And as long as like you're contributing to the family and stuff like that, I think it's okay. If you're a freeloader, then maybe reevaluate where you're at, but it's okay to live at home. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!